my poor son would not be in that hole if they would just sell us a ditch witch. He would not be in that hole. He's digging himself a grave because of this dealership. Look at this.
Help me.
There's 3 parts to the job. 1 is the get the job. 2 is being rewarded by the job. And 3 is to not get sued by someone and lose it.
It's got about half a tank.
A half tank. Well, this thing literally uses nothing, right?
Yeah.
Loses too. So it should be good.
It loses nothing.
Yeah.
And it uses nothing.
That's right.
You know, we have the handle, the rubber things.
Oh, I ordered
Dad
them.
had bought them, but I still prefer
Let's keep going with the bungee.
Yeah, it
So-
makes us look like we're really down and out and we're struggling.
But not with these. Okay. Not with these. I mean, these things are awesome. If you got these, you have arrived. Well, we're doing some footing layout here, and it's fall right here in North Carolina, and I tell you what, it's just the perfect time of the year to where you're just thanking. You're thanking God. You're like, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be in this line of work in this season. Now, I can't say that every day, because in the middle of summer and middle of winter, when it's drizzling rain, I'm not that thankful. But right now, spring and fall, we are. It's fun being in construction at those different seasons. Well, you see, I'm laying out the footing right here. I've done this quite a bit, where I cut a piece of OSB or sheathing. Seems to help with marking. I did want to talk about the joist that we chose. We're doing 2x8s, and I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've done 2x8 joist. This right here, actually, I think I've only done it 3 times in deck building outside of landings. Always do 2x10s. But this deck right here is 12x18. We're doing a drop girder in the center, so we drop that 12 width down to essentially 6, so we're only got a 6-foot span, and we're going to do 12 inch on center. So it's like we're going back to 2x8s. This is so overkill, even with 2x8s, and it's going to be covered. It's not going to see very much weather there. That Makita, talk about a back saver. Love that tool. Love it.
This one was pretty deep. Darren
Dug on that one for a while. There's the step footing right there. They poured a pretty good footing.
It's turned into one of our highly used tools. That's a 4 amp, guys. Now the 8 amps over there on the charger. Lasts quite a while.
I didn't run it dead. I just could tell it was getting close.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll do a bunch of holes before that thing runs anywhere near dead.
That is a must-have as far as what I'm concerned. I mean, because here's my thought. You can buy that, and you can have a right angle drill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for big hole saws and what have you. But okay, he's about done on this one. Get moved over to the next one. Harley.
Yeah.
If there's one thing Santa could bring you before the end of the year, what would it be?
A new shovel.
I thought you wanted a loader.
Because I don't have enough shovels.
We have waited So Harley reached out to Ditch Witch because we called over 3 years ago. We called Ditch Witch 3 years ago for a 1750 mini track loader. Now, we're over 3 years. The story went at that time was there was some shortage on the controls or the valve bodies, or I don't know. But either way, we were put on a list. A couple years went by, literally a couple years went by. And the reason why we know what time it was, we know what job we were on when we called originally. I ended up calling up over there over a year ago, and he looks us up. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, you're still on the list. He's like, you're still on your list. It's just taking a while to get him. I was like, what? What are you laughing about? You think salesmen lie? Do you think salesmen lie? So, you know what? This is going up on the video. All right, so, so the salesman's like, yeah, he told Ditch Witch Corporate that our name got put on the list a year ago. My poor son would not be in that hole if they would just sell us a Ditch Witch. He would not be in that hole. He's digging himself a grave because of this dealership. Look at this.
Help me.
I don't know. We have been promised one by year's end. Harley says no way. It's getting towards the end of November. And here's the thing, when the salesman called me back, I asked him, I was like, do you really think you're gonna be able to get us one? Well, I'm like, dude, you just told me. You just told me I'd have one by year's end. Now you're already backing out of it. Because it'd be nice to get that for a year, end of year tax credit, but
Yeah, that ain't happening.
yeah. Okay. Well, good thing we got Mixie here, and she's a good one. We have yet to overload it, and I'm going to tell you what we're talking about. What's this thing rated for? How many bags?
What?
How many bags is this rated for?
9, I think.
9? Well, you can put way past 9, and I think for durability, no way. I mean, this thing can handle basically anything you throw at it. They offer this thing in a diesel. I think it has a bigger hopper drum. You don't need the power. I guess it maybe be fuel efficient. But all right, what if you were a Ditch Witch, what would you say your size is?
Maybe like a 200.
A 200?
SK200.
SK200? Tracked or wheeled?
Probably wheeled.
Okay. We actually already passed inspection. He already came out and he's like, oh man, he's like, you guys are way pickier than the average contractor. $356, so I think it's going to take us an hour. He thinks it's going to take us 2.5 hours.
Hey, there's more in here. Do you want them in that hole?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Oh, I can already tell. We're way short. Yuck. Yes.
Like a mistake to me.
Getting better. I think that's 7.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do another bag. Woo! Good thing we picked up 42 bags. That's a pallet. 80-pound bag, 42 bags. The Ram took care of it, barely. Had to squat. Good thing my dad put airbags in. Brought it right back up. I just found out that one of the main cause for diabetes, and I don't know, I learned it from a YouTube short, so it's got to be true, but lack of muscle. So I figured I'm winning if I stay as a laborer. You know, less chance of me having diabetes. Sounds like science, it's true. It's 5:11.
What?
It's 5:11. So I think we started at 3:46. Either way, we're done. Got them covered up, so small children, small dogs, old women, none of them fall in. Now, neighbors. If you got nosy neighbors, that's actually a pretty good, what do you call that? Deterrent? Do some footings, open footings.
As if I'm trying to back this up, which I'm about to.
Oh,
Then I'll
hold
have
on.
light back here.
Take it out of reverse. Let's see if it actually does shut off. Okay, just turn the normal lights on. Turn running lights off. Come on. So you tell me this thing has reverse? Put it back in reverse. Oh my goodness. The gifts keep coming. Okay. So, here's the thing. It took a little over an hour. Now, of course, we're not done because we're pulling out right now. And what time is that? I don't have my phone on me.
It is 5:40.
Okay, so 2 hours. Give me my phone. So it's basically 2 hours from when you were yapping at me. Actually, it's not. I just looked. He's rounding up. It's 5:39, so it's under 2 hours. Either way, don't you feel good at the end of the day? You're totally exhausted, but it's a different type of exhausted. You feel good that it's done.
I do.
You feel like you accomplished something.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. Hard
Wow.
work is good.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Get out of here. I'll follow you. So this is going to be really beneficial when you have a Honda Civic with a 16-year-old boy. Actually, can 16-year-old boys even get licenses anymore? But when they're just riding your back bumper, well, they're going to have to ride the back of the concrete bumpers. Yeah, that's cool. And it protects us from getting rear-ended. That's us while we're making money.